Have you ever realized that the way you take a bath after 70 could turn into deadly habits that cut your life short? As surprising as it sounds, the way you handle hot water, how long you soak, or even when you choose to bathe, can quietly become life-threatening. When you're younger, your body recovers more easily from sudden changes. But after 70, those same habits can overwhelm your heart, brain, and circulation without warning. That's why it's so important to recognize the hidden dangers many seniors overlook. In this video, we're diving into 6 daily bathing habits that people over 70 must avoid, because these simple mistakes can quietly shorten your life. From water temperature to how long you stay in the tub, every detail matters more than you realize. Stay tuned until the very end, because you'll not only learn what these habits are, but also how small changes can protect your health, prevent accidents, and keep your bath safe for many more years to come. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Bathing in water that is too hot. One of the most dangerous habits for people over 70 is slipping into water that's far hotter than it should be. At first, the warmth might feel soothing on your joints or muscles, but beneath that comfort, your heart and blood vessels are being pushed into overdrive. When water is excessively hot, your blood pressure can rise or fall sharply, forcing your heart to work harder than it's able to handle at this stage of life. This sudden strain has been linked to heart attacks, strokes, and episodes of fainting that can turn a relaxing soak into a serious emergency. Imagine a man in his early 70s named Robert, who enjoys winding down with a steaming bath each night. He thinks the heat helps him sleep, but what he doesn't realize is that his body is no longer adjusting to extreme temperatures as it did in his 40s or 50s. One evening, after just 10 minutes in very hot water, he suddenly feels lightheaded. His vision blurs, and he collapses against the side of the tub. What seemed like a comforting habit nearly became a tragedy. Stories like Robert's are more common than most people imagine, and they remind us that hot water is not harmless. It is a hidden danger. As we age, the skin thins, blood vessels lose elasticity, and the heart itself becomes more sensitive to rapid changes. While younger adults can often tolerate higher temperatures, seniors are far more vulnerable to the stress it creates. The extreme heat dilates blood vessels in the skin, drawing blood away from vital organs and leaving less available for the brain and heart. The result can be dizziness, fainting, or a sudden fall, which inside a bathroom can have devastating consequences. What's important to understand here is that the danger isn't always immediate or dramatic. Sometimes the harm builds quietly over time. Regularly soaking in hot water can slowly weaken the heart and worsen circulation problems. That means the very habit that feels relaxing could actually be wearing down your most vital systems, leaving you more fragile day by day. The safer approach is to use warm, not scalding water, and to take the time to ease your body into it instead of plunging right in. This gives your circulation a chance to adapt without overwhelming your system. It's a small adjustment, but one that can preserve your strength and stability. By respecting your body's limits and avoiding excessively hot baths, you not only protect yourself from sudden accidents, but also give your heart the chance to keep working steadily for the years ahead. Number 2. Staying in the bath for too long. Another habit that can be far more dangerous than it appears is remaining in the tub well past the point of comfort. Many older adults enjoy the feeling of lingering in warm water, believing that a long soak helps soothe pain and calm the mind. While that may be true in the beginning, the longer you stay immersed, the more strain you place on your circulation, hydration, and balance. Over time, your body starts to lose fluids, your blood pressure drops, and your energy wanes, leaving you vulnerable to dizziness or sudden weakness. Think about a woman in her late 70s named Eleanor, who loves her evening bath. She often reads a magazine or listens to music while soaking for nearly an hour. One night after a long soak, she tries to stand up, but feels her legs wobble beneath her. Her head spins, her hands tremble, and she slips trying to step out. She survives the fall but suffers bruises and fear that linger for weeks. That moment was not caused by chance. it was the result of her body struggling after too much time in hot water. As we age, our bodies regulate heat and fluid differently than they once did. What feels like a soothing soak can actually be draining vital hydration, leaving you tired and off balance. Your blood vessels expand, your blood pressure shifts, and suddenly you're at risk of fainting or collapsing before you can reach safety. These shifts may not be obvious while you're sitting still, but the moment you try to move, the danger becomes very real. It's also important to recognize that long baths can make muscles feel relaxed to the point of weakness. That softness may feel pleasant, but it reduces the stability you need to step out of the tub confident. For seniors whose bones and balance are already more fragile, even a small slip can lead to fractures or serious injury. A simple daily habit of overindulgence can quietly build into one of the greatest risks in your home. Limiting your bath to a shorter, safer period, 15 to 20 minutes at most, protects your body while still giving you the comfort you desire. Setting a timer or keeping track of the clock ensures you don't lose yourself in the moment and drift into danger. By respecting these limits, you not only keep your body strong, but also protect your independence. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Bathing right after eating a meal. One habit that often goes unnoticed but carries serious risk is heading straight into the bath right after finishing a meal. Many people over 70 enjoy the comfort of a warm soak after dinner, believing it helps digestion or relaxation. But the reality is very different. When you eat, your body directs blood flow toward your stomach and digestive system, working hard to break down the food you've consumed. If you step into the bath during this time, the heat and immersion draw blood away from the stomach, creating a struggle between circulation and digestion. The result can be dizziness, nausea, weakness, and even fainting. Consider a man named Frank, who at 74 often eats a hearty supper and then takes a bath to unwind. He believes the hot water calms him, but one evening, less than 20 minutes after finishing his meal, he slips into the tub. Soon after, he feels his chest tighten and his stomach twist uncomfortably. The warmth of the water, combined with his body's effort to digest his food, overwhelms him, and he has to call his daughter for help. What seemed like a harmless routine turned into a frightening reminder that timing is everything. The science behind this risk is clear. After eating, the digestive system demands increased blood flow, but the bath pulls circulation toward the skin and muscles instead. For younger adults, the body may compensate, but for seniors, circulation is slower, the heart is less adaptable, and blood pressure can swing unpredictably. These swings may cause dizziness, sudden fatigue, or even trigger more severe events like fainting or a stroke. It's also worth noting that digesting itself slows as we age. The combination of an older digestive system and the stress of bathing immediately afterward places unnecessary strain on the body. A bath taken too soon after eating can leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, or lightheaded, signals that your body is struggling to handle the dual demands. A safer approach is to allow your body ample time to process food before stepping into the bath. Waiting at least 1 to 2 hours after a meal gives your digestive system space to work properly while reducing the risk of dizziness or accidents. By giving yourself this grace period, you not only protect your health, but also make the bath more enjoyable, free from the discomfort and hidden dangers that come from rushing the process. These adjustments may seem small, but they add up to powerful protection for your heart, stomach, and overall well-being. By avoiding the habit of bathing right after meals, you give your body the balance it needs to stay strong and steady through everyday routine. Number 4. Entering the tub abruptly without adjusting the water temperature. Another habit that poses a hidden threat is stepping into the bath too quickly without first letting your body adjust to the water temperature. For people over 70, Sudden shifts in temperature can shock the nervous system, forcing the heart and blood vessels to react in ways that are far more dangerous than most realize. Whether the water is hotter than expected or unexpectedly cool, the rapid change can trigger irregular heartbeats, dizziness, or even a stroke. What feels like a minor surprise for someone younger can be a serious medical emergency for a senior. Picture a woman named Linda, who at 78 keeps her evening simple and relaxing. One night, she turns on the tap and fills the tub without testing it carefully. Stepping in as soon as the water reaches her knees, the heat hits her all at once, and her body reels from the shock. Her chest tightens, her breathing quickens, and she feels her heart pounding faster than it should. Linda grips the side of the tub, trembling, realizing that something as small as skipping a moment of caution nearly led to disaster. As the body ages, it loses its ability to adapt quickly to sudden physical stress. The blood vessels stiffen, circulation slows, and nerves become more sensitive to abrupt changes. When you immerse yourself in water that's much hotter or colder than your body expects, it sends your system into panic mode. Blood pressure spikes or plummets, the heart strains to stabilize, and balance falters in an instant. This is why so many bathroom accidents among older adults happen at the very moment of entering the tub, not while already seated inside. Taking time to adjust the water gradually makes all the difference. Allowing your hand, foot, or arm to test the temperature before lowering your entire body gives your circulation the chance to adapt smoothly. By easing into the water instead of rushing, you reduce the sudden shock that can overwhelm your heart and nervous system. This simple step provides not only safety, but also a sense of calm, reinforcing the feeling that your bath is a time of comfort rather than risk. Bathrooms may feel like private spaces where little can go wrong, but they are among the most common places for accidents in seniors. The danger lies not only in slips and falls, but in the hidden impact on your heart and brain. By being cautious with how you enter the tub, you protect yourself from risks that never announce themselves until it's too late. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Using heavily scented soaps or strong bath oils. A habit that many overlook, but that can be especially harmful as you age, is the regular use of heavily scented soaps or strong bath oils. These products may give off a pleasant aroma or promise soothing benefits, but for people over 70, they can quietly create more harm than good. Aging skin becomes thinner, more fragile, and far more sensitive than it was in earlier years, meaning chemicals and fragrances can irritate it more easily. What starts as a relaxing bath can quickly lead to itching, rashes, or even breathing difficulties if strong scents overwhelm your system. Take the example of George, a man in his early 80s who enjoyed adding generous amounts of fragrant oil to his bathwater. At first it felt luxurious, reminding him of spa-like comfort. But over time, he noticed his skin drying out and developing red patches. One evening, he also found himself coughing as the steam filled the room with strong perfume. What he thought was a harmless indulgence was quietly aggravating his skin and straining his lungs. The issue is that many bath products are made with artificial fragrances, alcohol-based preservatives, or other harsh ingredients. Younger adults may tolerate these without trouble, but older bodies are less equipped to handle repeated exposure. The skin, being the largest organ, absorbs much of what it touches, and over time, this can contribute not only to irritation, but also to long-term damage. The warm water of a bath opens pores, making the body even more vulnerable to absorbing these chemicals directly into the bloodstream. Respiratory health is another factor often overlooked. Strongly scented oils or soaps release vapors into the steam-filled bathroom, and for someone whose lungs are already more delicate, this can trigger coughing, wheezing, or shortness of breath. Seniors who already live with asthma, chronic bronchitis, or reduced lung function are at particular risk. What may feel like a calming environment is in fact quietly straining their breathing. Safer choices exist, and they make all the difference. Unscented or lightly scented soaps, Products designed for sensitive skin and natural oils like oatmeal or olive oil can provide the same comfort without the hidden dangers. Moisturizing with gentle fragrance-free products after bathing further protects fragile skin, reducing dryness and irritation. These thoughtful adjustments turn bath time back into the safe, restorative ritual it should be. It's important to remember that the purpose of bathing in later years is not indulgence in chemical fragrances, but the preservation of health, dignity, and comfort. By choosing gentle products and avoiding heavily scented or harsh formulas, you not only safeguard your skin and lungs, but also strengthen your overall well-being. Something as small as a bottle of soap or oil can influence how safe and enjoyable your daily routine really is, and making the right choice can keep you healthier for many more years. Number 6. Bathing alone without safety precautions. One of the most overlooked but critical dangers for people over 70 is bathing alone without preparing for safety. Many seniors enjoy their independence and don't want to feel like they need assistance. But the truth is that the bathroom is one of the most dangerous places in the home. Slippery surfaces, sudden changes in blood pressure, and hidden health risks make every solo bath a potential hazard. When an accident occurs in private, there may be no one nearby to help, and what could have been a minor issue quickly turns into a life-threatening emergency. Imagine Margaret, a woman of 82, who prided herself on maintaining her routines without help. One evening she slipped while trying to step out of the tub after feeling dizzy. She called out, but no one was within earshot. By the time her neighbor found her hours later, she was shivering, shaken, and injured. What might have been a simple stumble became a frightening ordeal because she was alone. The reality is that seniors are far more likely to faint, lose balance, or experience sudden weakness in hot or warm water. Even if you've bathed alone safely for years, your body changes with age. Bones become more fragile, muscles weaker, and recovery slower. The confidence of routine can create a false sense of security, leading many to believe nothing could go wrong until it does. Simple precautions can make a huge difference. Installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, and keeping a phone or medical alert device within reach provide crucial safeguards. Letting a family member or neighbor know when you're taking a bath can also ensure someone is ready to check in if needed. These steps may feel small, but they dramatically increase your safety. Bathing is meant to refresh, not endanger. By taking these precautions, you maintain both your independence and your security. There is no weakness in preparing for safety. It is an act of wisdom that protects not only your life, but also the peace of mind of those who care for you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Final thought. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on the 6 habits we've just explored together. Each one might seem small or ordinary at first glance, but as you've seen, they carry risks that can have a profound impact on your health and safety once you're over. What stood out to you the most? Which of these habits do you see in yourself, or which one do you feel you can begin changing, starting today? This isn't about giving up the comfort of a warm bath. It's about protecting your body, respecting its limits, and creating a safer daily routine that allows you to enjoy life with greater peace of mind. By avoiding overly hot water, limiting your time in the tub, waiting after meals, easing into the water, choosing gentle products, and preparing for safety, you're not just making small adjustments. You're building habits that extend your independence and protect your years ahead. Remember, the bathroom may feel like a private space, but your choices inside it ripple far beyond those walls. They affect your heart, your circulation, your skin, your breathing, and ultimately, your ability to live with strength and dignity. Every step of caution you take is an investment in your own well-being, ensuring that bath time remains a source of comfort, rather than risk. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content. to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.